I got this 68 Vista Cruiser. So I made it back out to get the Vista Cruiser, and my brother came with me. We just did a tour of the junkyard. I should have filmed it, but the guy was kind of not wanting me to put all the cars on video, so I didn't do that. I was just telling Blake how hard it is to remember all my stuff. A lot of times I forget the chain. I don't have anything to pull it up with or hook onto. The winch cable will make it all the way over here, but I never have anything to hook onto. Although this one, it's almost got like a toe thing on the front of it. Or see, there's this like, see this like hook thing in the front?
Yeah.
I don't know what that would be for, but I'll do it the old-fashioned way and try to find something that's not going to bend when we pull on it. Like the A-arms, what I usually default to. Need a little bit of oil. Shackle, not a shackle. The other hard thing is to come out with a battery that's charged, which this should be. Well, first to come out to remember a battery, second of all to remember a battery that's charged. It's weird. Hopefully this...
One hand.
See? Yeah, that's good. It's looking good.
Okay.
You're supposed to stop and let the winch cool off every once in a while. Back tire's getting on the ramps, okay?
Yeah.
So that's looking perfect.
Okay.
We basically have one board on each side.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Yep.
First drive.
I know it. Okay. That's probably right where we want it. That looks really good right there.
Okay.
I call that good. Got out to our property in Colorado because I have filled the Quonset in Nebraska, overfilled it, I mean, by about 3 cars. I think I have sitting out that won't fit in there anymore. No matter how I rearrange them, they're not going to fit. So I brought the Vista Cruiser to our Colorado farmstead, and to my surprise, a very nice surprise, the neighbor came out and mowed the entire 5 acres. And he brought his forklift, his massive New Holland forklift out, which I think he's going to use to pull the international semi out of the Quonset so that I can then put this beautiful beast in. I'm thinking that we can fit the Vista Cruiser in and then put the International back in. However, I would love to have it stay out because I want to bring a couple other cars out here. But I think the Vista Cruiser would go here, and then the International can come back in. Could also, if he's okay with it, I'm gonna ask him, I'll clean all this up over here, reorganize it. I can fit a car over here. But other than that, it's gonna be pretty tight. So I'm gonna have to ask him probably to start taking some cars or letting me put them together and take him some cars. That's our plan. We'll see how it goes. So the International is officially gone. Kind of bittersweet. I really wanted to get it running and take it for a drive. I was gonna go with Justin into town and get a beer in it. Maybe we'll still get to do that someday, but for now, I got my space for the Vista Cruiser at least, and now I am trying to clean out a space for it. He's gonna come back with his pallet jack and try to get some more of this tin and lumber out of here, I think, today. And that'll give me some more space even. I just found a broom. I'm gonna try to keep doing some sweeping. I don't have my GoPro, forgot it. So I am just using my phone, trying to remember I need to look at the thing. Since I don't have my GoPro, I just wanted to do like a before and after of the state of this Quonset. So let's show you what we got so far. This is where the truck was, looking better. I found a broom, I'm gonna sweep it. So this is kind of how it is before. And now here's what it looks like after. Check out how clean the shop is looking. So we got about four wheelbarrows full of full of dirt and muck and filth that has been accumulating since whenever the last time they cleaned the shop was. I think she likes all of her new friends, Mr. Blue Ocamino and others. So now I just need to come out and try to get some tires on the back so we can start moving it around. It's kind of got dark on me, so I probably will not do much of an intro, but I'll show you my brother's favorite part of the car. That's this little wing window. That's pretty cool. The interior is kind of not existent in the back. Headliner is shot. The sun visor fell off on the drive home. There's sun visors in the back as well, which is kind of neat. Steering wheel is in pretty good shape. But this is a 1968 Vista Cruiser. Did you notice the doors? I mean, that's amazing. All four doors shut perfectly. We lost this piece of chrome trim on the drive. As soon as I pulled out of the yard and got her up to speed, one of these came off. I'm not sure if there were three or two. We ended up getting, one of them stayed on, one of them fell off onto the highway. We went back and got it. and I think it got run over by one car, but it's not too bad. But that kind of sucked. Bumper is bent. There's no rear bumper. Overall, the metal on it, I feel like is in pretty good shape. It does need some floor pans. It has the .350 in it, 4-barrel. Looks like another fun spread bore pattern. Maybe that's more like the Rochester Quadrajet. Needs a master cylinder. I think it does have, yeah, it has air conditioning. Better have air conditioning for a family truckster. But I believe for the most part, it's all there, and I think we should be able to get her running. Sorry, I'm out of breath. Kind of trying to get out of here before it gets too late. I got to drive back to Denver tonight, and I have about a 3-hour drive. I have to work tomorrow early, so I should get going. But I can't thank Justin and his son Blake and his others enough for helping me out. This was not easy to get off, and then the muffler got stuck on the trailer as I was trying to push it off. I knew it would. It never goes easy, but it went as good as it can go. No damage was caused, although he did do some damage to his tractor pulling that international semi home, unfortunately. Not what I was hoping for, but stuff happens, I guess. And again, I'm very appreciative of all the help. And they mowed the lot. So I came out, and it just turned into such a great day for me because of all of that. And with that, I'm going to get the heck out of here. Thank you guys for watching this. I will be back very soon with another video on something. I don't know what, probably, unfortunately, not the most exciting video, but I'm going to try to trying to get the Wagoneer running better. So I've been working on that kind of all summer, and it gets incrementally closer to success, but it still is not running great. So other than that, not sure what, probably a little house video on the countertops. That's where we're at with that, trying to get the drain to drain. And then I need to get back out here and start tearing the front porch off of this place so we can get this place livable, which we're still super stoked on. So thank you guys. See you soon.